Alright, let's finish this story quest of this Genshin Impact 5.6 story. And then maybe later tonight we'll start Skirt story quest. And then do see a Lolly story quest. And then we'll do Dane's Lid story quest. Possibly tomorrow.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? I'm on bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Hey, not so loud.
Mini Turin, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping on the shoulder during the battle, but you way too fast. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, and I've been kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
So you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in the situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose the other Darren and become. I know Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primordial, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure part of me can balance out the evil part of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like. If I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said, these kind of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid to change. I want my life to have meaning and suppress the evil dragon and become human. Both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I really am grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know. Albedo told me he is human. If this works I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world. Alchemy creations allowed to live in a human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in the world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack Guy know about this?
Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through this with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyways, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at the time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. So, no, not in there. Here? Huh? Your party configurations cannot be changed during the trial. Please choose the suitable party in advance. Recommended elements: hydro and electro. Hydro and cryo. And glad I am.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Avonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I also like to request some alchemy from the...
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion left by my mother.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means just a matter of time before he eventually returned. It could be a centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I spent years investigating Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the dangers he's posed. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt, at least less than half of its original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the danger posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special and is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawake at any moment. So the solution is to kill him, then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creator he once was. The creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visit Fairy Tale's world called Samalanka, which surprisingly, that is not bad. That should have been a permanent thing. It was created by a mage from the Sisters Girl, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me, and I met a pure soul M had created. And I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemy model to transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon Samalanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants the marsh friend and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. Frozen nature of a dragon venom and the high vitality of a monster remain will offset each other, keeping the construct body in a perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when force life energy collides in settings. The result are sure to be nothing short but astonishing.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. I can think of no better partner in such a endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Has always loved for any chance of witnessing a friend come together to support one another.
Success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Smug.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Oh boy. Then let's make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Are you ready, Traveler? Just
Then,
about.
My dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
The Dodo King. Interesting. And keeping.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
What is it? It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now on this size. She's always so energetic and lively, nothing can dampen her spirit. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
I didn't realize you will be personally in the
Well,
trial.
since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Interesting.
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide.
Transfiguration.
Come on, we can do it.
Moment of birth.
Take your true form.
Witness my great undertaking. Come into being. Feel this ancient power.
My will embodied. Cryo incarnate.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo.
Merciless. Paradise. Moment of birth.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Yoo-hoo!
Take your true form.
Let the show begin.
Moment of birth.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits.
Okay, these are actually kind of cool looking bosses.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
So, it begs the question. What do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Random, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara.
This calls for some
Oh.
pomp and ceremony. Good lord, I was forgetting your lines.
Where were we?
Moments of birth. Live! Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Let the show begin.
Transfiguration!
Moments of birth. Live!
Into the void.
Oh, that's some.
Gotta keep trying. Has everyone stopped singing?
Feel this ancient power. And now, a towering return to form! Feel this ancient power. Come into being. The tidal chorus sings for you.
Oh,
Witness my great undertaking. Our performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear.
Strike a pose.
Witness my great undertaking.
I thought I had memorized. The curtain call has arrived.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
so that lady is Mona's teacher, where Alice is Clee's a mentor.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to hear. Good to beat that trial. Once you rested up.
To
Yeah.
deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. Let's heal up first.
Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film. This place is as freezing as ever. Huh? Paimon's hands are turning to ice. You sure? Is it warm in there?
We arrived. Sorry, Paimon. We have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From alchemy's perspective, we are both artificial creations. But biologically speaking, we have no relative whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much as the matter of preference, it's rather as things stand. I would say I belong to the class of human, is a category thereof, but then again, most forms of life is this world press as the trait. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I am the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemy project proves successful. I believe many Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine after my conversation with him. He also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's fascinating prospect, not to mention extremely challenged one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood this is a broad set, since this project deals with both past and future and stands profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping many Durin become who he wants to be in the second action, though still a meaningful one. By contacting my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to culturalize life, which the world could not generate, it world itself, whatever aids life in attending a great level of perfectionally improve the world by doing so. It's not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemy enterprise to be considered concerning of description and perhaps handling all forms of knowledge, that is path I walk. Of course, that's not just to say that this is just a scientific experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first, foremost, as a member of the Knights of Euphonius. Does that answer your question? Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
Would be too big. Instead, I just removed the core. Rush will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
But in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm eliminating during influence, creating a new during throughout alchemy are one of the same things. Return to Mondstadt. What? Oh.
Merciless.
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for
Pleasure.
complimenting.
Sure learned a lot. Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Wimbloom Festival?
Oh, I gotta wait 2 days.
The Wimbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's...
Merciless.
Amazing!
Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me? Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song? Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance! So don't go away! Gather round and lend me your ears!
Oh. I wish there was dialogue right there. Flowing of water. Refined fire and fortified the wind. Traverse the 18th worldly and 20th passage. Emerge the soul, enter the mortal realm. Eleven tested in flesh and sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness the grand endeavor. You gotta be kidding me. They didn't get any of the dialogue for that, but the entire story arc, they did.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. Accepted and accomplished. I really rather remarkable. What will you have accomplished?
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I was set out to do. Achieved the personal goal. I think even she would had made a rare expression had she seen it.
She?
My master, my mother, Gold, yeah. Reinhardt. I'm just gonna skip all this dialogue because.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves! You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Told me about it not so long ago. I came surprised that I knew a master would do it sooner or later. For the ruler of life, all I truly know is that is gone. Instead, because of
Of course, that's what friends are for.
so we got the ruler of life in Mondstadt and the ruler of death in Natlin.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report. Wow, this Wind Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Wind star has already been chosen, what is this year's Wind gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course not! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell.
Yeah, so there's dialogue for him here, but there weren't no dialogue in the cutscene.
Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
Okay, I really like that. I really like that ending. Alright, we completed that. I don't think there's any more to that. I think that's completely it. If I'm correct, let's see. Yeah, that's it. So, meaning that... Alright, so far, the only, like, main story characters that, like, really matter at this point is Malvika's. I do not think Claren, Siegwind, Emily, well, I should say Emily, Elskafe, and Mizuki is the three characters story quest that isn't, like, relatively matter in the game. That being said, that's the end of that. I will catch you guys later.